We are just coming off the back of a Premier League weekend, heading into the midweek fixtures starting today. And I'll be making a prediction regarding the matches that we have this midweek. The first match on the list is Bournemouth versus Everton. Bournemouth performed very well last season and they have not really maintained that level this season so far. But I still think they're still a very good side. And Everton also is a very strong team fighting to get to the standard they used to be as a mid-table team. But it's going to be a tough match, and Everton is playing away, and I think it's going to. It won't favor them much, but on the other hand, this is football. Premier League is very tough, so I'm predicting this game to be a draw. A draw. Bournemouth versus Everton. Bournemouth haven't been their best so far this season, so I'm predicting a draw. Fulham versus Manchester City. These are the kind of matches Manchester City drop points again. Fulham for the past few seasons have been a very tough team against Manchester City. So Manchester City might not likely find it as an easy game. It might not be a walkover for them. Fulham is very tough against the big teams. They prepare very well and they believe in themselves. Manchester City have the better qualities in every position, but this is football again. Premier League, anybody can beat anybody. So far, I would think I'll be predicting this match to in favor of Fulham. It's going to be a shock to the football world again this week. Fulham is going to defeat Manchester City. Fulham is going to beat Manchester City. And this night again, Newcastle versus Tottenham. Newcastle versus Tottenham. Tottenham have a very good attacking team, and Newcastle are very solid, very strong team. In every department, they are strong. They are fighters. They are kind of they look more like Chelsea. They look more like Chelsea team. They are very strong physically, and they are going to frustrate Tottenham. Tottenham is not going to win that match, and they are playing away, so it's not going to be easy for Tottenham. So I give this one to. I predict this is going to be a draw match. Uh, Newcastle might not likely. They don't have the quality in attack they used to have last season in the ASAC, but they have a very solid defense. So I'm going to predict a draw. It's not going to be an easy game. This is all for tonight. For tomorrow match, and the next match on the list is Arsenal versus Brentford. Arsenal versus Brentford. Arsenal has so many critics this weekend because they could not defeat them in Chelsea. But what people do not understand that is a very good result for Arsenal. Actually, a very good result for Arsenal. They played away Stamford Bridge, a very tough place to play, and being a London derby, it's always going to be a battle, a fight of pride. Nobody wants to lose to the other, and it has been uh more than 44 seasons now, Chelsea has not defeated Arsenal. So I believe they prepared. They knew that if they lose to this Arsenal team again, first of all, the point is going to extend to 9 points. And the pride, the bragging right will go to the North London and not to the West London. So it's a tough game. Arsenal got a good result. They didn't lose the match. They will keep the momentum. They will make correction in places that they made mistakes, they made errors. And there are so many things that you could consider. Arsenal played two new center backs, very new. They have not. This is the first time they are pairing together and playing a high quality match like that. And there was pressure on a lot of things. But Arsenal, I give credit to Chelsea because they fought. They really fought. They really showed that they are a very tough team. They are a title contender and they play at home. So it's not really an easy match. But Arsenal coming to Brentford is going to be a win for Arsenal. And they are playing at home at the Emirates Stadium. They are going to defeat Brentford comfortably. Brighton versus Aston Villa. These are two top teams. They started off not very well, but especially Aston Villa, but they are coming back very strong. I think both of them are in the first six and the top six currently. So it's going to be a very tough battle. But I think Oh, wow. I think Aston Villa is going to be a draw match. Aston Villa, Brighton, Aston Villa, Brighton is playing at home. They're not going to drop that point. So it's going to be a draw match. Burnley versus Crystal Palace. Uh, Burnley, Burnley will get a draw against Crystal Palace. Burnley will get a draw against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace started very well, but that consistency is dropping. That standard they started with is dropping gradually. Wolves versus Nottingham Forest. Nottingham is going to win. I think Wolves definitely they are going to be relegated this season. Nottingham has not been the best, but they have the better chance. Even though they're going to playing away, they have the better team, they have the better squad. They're going to win this match. Leeds versus Chelsea, another comfortable win for Chelsea. Very comfortable. Like this Chelsea side, they are going to miss Caicedo. Moises Caicedo is going to be a very big miss. But if you look at the matches they have, uh, the next 3 weeks, it's not. They're all winnable matches, very winnable matches. So they're not going to feel the impact, the disadvantage of the absence of Caicedo. So Chelsea is going to win comfortably. Liverpool versus Sunderland. Wow. Which big team has defeated Sunderland without a sweat this season? Mind you beat them, but it wasn't an easy one. It wasn't an easy one at all. So I'm thinking Liverpool, their inconsistencies is going to affect them. Sunderland fights. They 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 understand what it means to play big matches, big teams. So they are going prepared. They've defeated Chelsea, drew at Arsenal. So drew against Arsenal. So it's not going to be an easy one for Liverpool either. So I'm going to predict this match a draw. But if any team eventually is going to win this match, it's going to be Sunderland. I don't see Liverpool winning that match. They are playing at home, but Anfield has not been what it used to be. So I'm predicting a draw, Sunderland versus Liverpool versus Sunderland. Then the last one here is Manchester United versus West Ham. This is going to be on a Thursday evening. Manchester United versus West Ham. Manchester United is going to win. That's an easy win for Manchester United. Easy win. Yeah, they are going to beat them comfortably. Now, let me know your thoughts. Let's see what happens in this midweek's match. See you.